looking at here. Is that bike rack going to be clearly visible? Or?
Yeah, you'll be able to see it. These are just street trees. They're not. I mean, the plume looks bigger than actually will be for a while. And and there's bike rack there. There'll be one right there.
One inside, right?
And there's one inside too. Yeah. When all these streets are done, we're planning on putting a pedestrian underpass right here to make pedestrian connectivity to the depot. And the good thing about that is it can share parking between the two. If this gets full, then these people can park up here, and vice versa.
Good idea.
And also,
there was
we have this depot that the city just restored, and if we had this up here, there's no other way to get to it other than pedestrian.
Oh, right.
So you don't want to cut across. You don't want to cut across an on-ramp.
Regarding the improvements to access the depot from the Discovery Center and the size of the passageway and the connection is certainly appropriate, and some of the enhancements they've done for pedestrian access along the highway I think helps as well. They have a crosswalk that they're incorporating from the end of what really is just a sidewalk at this point, and the turn-in, turn-out lanes I think are certainly appropriate to alleviate some traffic concerns that have arisen since the inception of the depot as well.
Lots of brick, lots of stone.
This is all parking. This is going to be like a drive. It doesn't look like it.
Right. This is.
I'm just trying to see.
This is an extension of Colorado Street. This is also raised for pedestrian crossing to create connectivity between the Flint Hills Discovery Center and the park. But then it also provides the connection over here to the parking lot.
I didn't realize that was an underpass.
It actually, it's not. It's just a raised up part of the street. It's only raised about 6 inches. There's going to be a couple of signs that explain the history of the area, and the things that we're going to be focusing on are number one, business and industry that was in the area. You know, clearly this was kind of an industrial part of the community, so we need to kind of preserve that. But the other interesting thing is when you start thinking about this part of town, this is where there was a lot of transportation, different types of transportation that came through this area, whether it was the railroad, the river wasn't very far, and then you had several highways start coming through. So all those things kind of come together to allow us to talk about the transportation. The third one that we don't show on here is the depot itself. They're going to have a historical panel to talk about the depot. And then these are some of the different streetscape amenities that'll be in the downtown area. One of the other projects that's going on is 3rd and Pierre, where we're actually going to try to open that north leg so that again it'll go back to a 4-way intersection like it was before the mall was built. So, and the intent of that is to create connectivity between this district, the downtown area, and then on up into the north district too. So, and that involves actually having to reprofile. If you look at these profiles here, the dashed is the existing, so we're having to lower Pierre and raise 3rd Street a little bit so we can get that intersection to work again. We've also tried to design the curbside lanes to be a little bit wider so that we can accommodate bicyclists. They already use Pierre quite a bit.
That'll be nice.
To when they're heading out of town, so we've tried to incorporate that into the design as well as on 3rd Street, because again we want that to be pedestrian and bicycle friendly.
Sure.
So we've tried to accommodate.
I'm assuming the concept is that people can live down there and ride bicycles up and down along that corridor to get to Hy-Vee and all the different things, and then also people that stay in the hotel can walk up to the mall and things like that.
Right.
4th Street is going to be more of a traffic-through street. We're trying to make 3rd Street as pedestrian-friendly as possible.
Really?
Yeah, we have a raised pedestrian table right there, and then this intersection is going to be raised too to try to calm traffic down. It's going to be, the lanes are a little bit wider for bicycle. They're about 14-foot lanes, so bicycles are a little safer driving through there. There'll be share the road signs, and it'll be signed 20 miles per hour.
Are they going to have the fancy light bulbs that were discussed in the press the other day?
Which
On the
fancy
street?
light
Oh,
bulbs?
they-
The LEDs?
I don't remember what they're called.
On the
They were
actual-
some energy efficient something.
The traffic signals themselves will be LED.
One of the projects that we were able to do was to put some inlets and large pipes on the west side of 4th Street to intercept that runoff coming from the west. And then we're taking it south, and we're going to penetrate the levee down south of 4th Street and take the water that way. The comments that we got generally were very positive. The connectivity, the pedestrian elements of the project seem to be well received. The fact that we have connectivity between the hotel and the park and the Flint Hills Discovery Center, that seems to be a very positive thing. Also, the fact that we are continuing to make efforts to draw the depot into the project and maintain that connectivity. As far as traffic goes, we had some discussions and clarifications about where the signals are going in. We've got new signals in the area. Also making sure that we have adequate left turn lanes to make sure we have good traffic movement.